everybody. Okay, I'm here with my October's favorite. Oh, jeez. Hey guys. Okay, I'm here with my October favorites video. These are going to consist of some new favorites that I have discovered within the month of October, and also some longtime favorites that I've had for quite some time now. I've separated them into two. So first I'm going to start with the longtime favorites, and this is going to be kind of random. So the first thing that I'm going to show you, it doesn't go in this box. This was a Neutrogena makeup towel remover pack that I bought. It came in this box, and I just kept the box. The pack that I'm going to show you is, I don't know how to say this name, Epielle. It's a pack of moist facial makeup remover, whatever. So, they come from Big Lots and they only cost $1. So of course that is why I tried them out, and they work really well for removing makeup. For a while I thought they were taking everything off, but once I started washing with this little sponge that I'm about to show you, I found that there was still just a little bit of makeup left behind. So I would say that these take off about 90 to 95% of the makeup that you're wearing. As far as, it says that it also cleanses your face. As far as cleaning the face, it probably doesn't unless you already have your makeup taken off and then you try to go in and clean. But just for removing makeup, these work really well. This is the Neutrogena box, but that's not the brand of the makeup removers that I use. Makeup remover wipes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the next thing is going to be just an eyeliner. I hope that you guys can see this. Well, whatever. This is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner. It's just kind of like a mechanical pencil, and it turns up. Well, see, I turned it up too far. Turns up whenever you need more. And the reason that I liked this, I can't really say. I know that I switched from this from the Maybelline liquid eyeliner, and for some reason I just liked the way that this applied better, and I've been using it ever since. So this is pretty much the one and only eyeliner that I use, and I use it daily, and I've gone through several. So I've actually used up at least 5 or 6 of them, and I keep buying them again. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the Marc Jacobs perfume Daisy Dream. I thought it was just Daisy, but whatever. Marc Jacobs perfume rollerball. I really like the scent, and I got this one. I'm gonna run out of battery for no reason. I got this one because it was cheaper, and it just smells really sweet, but still a little mature. So I really like it. And this is going to be the last of the longtime favorites. This one here is my Sigma F80 flat Kabuki brush. I use this to apply my foundation. I really like it because it helps to blend really well, and it's not messy. I used to put my foundation on with my hands, and this of course is not messy, and it spreads and covers a lot better. Okay, I don't know if I finished saying what I was trying to say before whatever happened, so let me repeat that. This was the Sigma flat top F80 Kabuki brush. I think it was only $24, and the reason I like it so much is because it blends my makeup very well, and it's a less messier application than just using your fingers, which is what I used to do, and of course it applies better than just using a regular cosmetic sponge. So this was the best method for applying foundation that I found, and I just like how simple it is and how easy, and it's quicker, and it's better coverage, and it's more blended, and it works really nice. Okay, now the rest of the things that I'm going to show you are going to be some of the things that I literally just started using in the month of October, and I've used them the most this month. I've used them the most this month than I have some older beauty or makeup products that I was using in the past. So the first one is going to be the L'Oreal Power Moisture 10-second Hydra-Detangler. This was a little bottle that I found on clearance at Walmart. What I liked about it was that you can spray it in dry hair and it's supposed to help condition and detangle. So a lot of the times I will let my hair air dry and then sleep on it and then get up the next morning, and when I brush through it, it's not tangled, but it's just really coarse. So this definitely softens it. I've used it a few times. I don't use it a lot because I don't always treat or fix my hair or really do anything to it. I usually just throw it back in a ponytail. But on the times that I have gone out and wanted something in my hair, I've used it a few times this month, and it does soften it and it does help to detangle it. So it does work and it's really nice. I don't know if if it's discontinued or if they're just changing up the packaging on it, because it was on clearance, but it's the only detangler that I have found that's a spray and that you can apply to the hair after it's washed and dried, not something that you have to apply when it's wet. So that's why I like that. Let's see. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna show you are eye drops. This is a travel size bottle that I bought from Walmart, and I just labeled it eye drops so that if I ever stop using it for a while and don't remember what it is, I'll know. And these are supposed to take the place of the MAC Fix Plus. The MAC Fix Plus is a product that is used, I believe, to hydrate your face after makeup application, and I think also to help give you a little bit of a glow on the face. But I have seen a lot of YouTubers use it to spray the eyeshadow brush that they're using and dip it into the eyeshadow, and it will help intensify the eyeshadow color. Almost like using a baked eyeshadow dry versus wet. When you use the baked eyeshadow wet, it intensifies the look and makes the color a lot stronger. That's sort of what the MAC Fix Plus does for the eyeshadows. So in place of that, you can use eye drops if you don't want to spend the money on the MAC product, because I think it's $16 or $20. So I wanted to buy it, but I decided I would give the eye drops a try first, and they do work really well, and I have been using that a lot this month to help make the color of my eyeshadows more intense if that's the kind of look that I'm going for. And I have really enjoyed them, so I'd recommend going out and getting some if you would like to intensify your eyeshadow looks. Oops. This was in the wrong spot. This is supposed to be a longtime favorite product. This is going to be the CoverGirl TruBlend Liquid Foundation. This shade is Light 1 Ivory. I'm sorry, the dogs are barking. So just to show you how much I like this product, it stores standing up, so all of the makeup drains to the bottom, so you can actually see how, well, if I'll move my fingers, you can see how it's empty here. I think you can. It's empty here and full down here. So well, it's actually a little less empty than that. It's just higher up on the sides. So it's about half gone. And I have never gone through a liquid foundation, and I've never noticed a dent in the usage of a liquid foundation. So that should tell you a lot about this foundation. Well, what I like about it the most is that it just blends really well. I've had a hard time finding a perfect match for my skin color, and I try to match to my neck because my neck, well, my face and my neck is the same color. So I'll try to match, I guess, to my neck, because if I try to match to my face, sometimes I don't know, every light shade that I've used before is always just a little bit darker than my neck, to a point where it's noticeable and there's a line. So this is the first one that I've bought that has really done well with coverage and has really been, has really blended into my neck really well. So it's not too dark for me, and I have been using this one for over a year now. So I really like that one. That was supposed to go in the long time favorites pile, but it got mixed up. Okay. Back to the October, specific for October favorites. This is a face, I don't know what it's called. It's a face washing sponge or exfoliator sponge or something like that. I believe it's by the brand Eco Tools. You can get it at a drugstore. I think it was $6. You just run it under water and it softens. In the package, they're really hard, like a pumice stone. But they do actually really soften, and they're very gentle on the face, and they swell up once you get them nice and wet to probably twice this size or almost twice this size. So it gives you a lot of coverage on the face when you're washing. Those dogs are going to start whining at the door. So the reason I started using this was because I was washing my, I was washing my face with my hands, and I saw someone on YouTube use one of these, and I thought, I didn't even know they were making things like this. I thought people were still washing their face with their hands. So I bought one, and I have really enjoyed it just because I don't have to get my hands wet, and it just makes the whole face washing process a lot less messy, because every time I go to wash my face, water runs down my hands to my elbows, and it's just a mess. So this makes it nice and clean, or nice and not messy, and it makes it a lot faster because it, I don't know. I will put a drop of face soap on the sponge and rub it in to get it lathered, and then I'll wash my face with it, and I get my face washed in under a minute, of course, and then I'll just go to rinse it, and I'll try to part rinse it with this, part with my hands, because this holds a lot of water, so it just smears the soap around and doesn't do much rinsing. But I just lost my train of thought. So anyway, this is a really good sponge, and I started using it because it was more convenient, and it has been convenient, and I've enjoyed using it and will continue to use it for a while. Okay, the next things I'm going to talk about are going to be the Morphe Brushes palettes. These are the only two that I own. These are the first two that I purchased. I just got these in the month of October, or the very end, no, I'm sure it was in the month of October, if not the very end of September. So this is the 350 palette and the 35W palette. I did a video on the 350 palette where I did swatches. I'll link that video below in case you're interested in watching it. It's pretty long, but I do the swatches one at a time, so I think it gives you a true, it gives you the true color. So the swatch video that I did was on this palette, and these are some browns, some oranges, and they've got a few glittery, really creamy and buttery shadows, some matte shadows, and some shimmery shadows. I think satin shadows is what you'd call them. It's a good mixture. It's 35 colors. So, and the palettes are usually $20 a piece, so that's pretty good for 35 colors. That's what intrigued me about them the most, was the price for the quality and the amount of different colors that you get. So I bought that one because there was so much hype on it. This one I bought because I thought this would be this is the first one that I bought. I thought this would be one that I would use a lot of these colors. So these have some oranges, peaches, browns, and purples, and it's got black in there. This is the 35W palette. If you have any interest in swatches on this palette, just leave me a comment and let me know, and I would love to do a swatch video for you. And I'm actually thinking about getting a third palette. The third one that I'm thinking about getting is like a multicolor palette, so I thought that would be a really great investment, just to have a lot of color in my collection so that I can switch it up and do more diversity in my looks. So I have really been enjoying those palettes. Those are really good colors. They're nice and blendable. They have a lot of pigment in them. Some of them are nice and really creamy, so when you put them on the eye, they look just like, well, I don't know. I can never think of the words I'm trying to use. They look really good. You can get some that are pretty intense, and once those get on the eye, they look really good and bold and dramatic. So I really like those for when you're, you know, going for that look. So the next thing is going to be the Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Gel in Clear. I'm not very good at this. This is a clear brow gel. I use it over my eyebrows once I've colored them in for the day, and this will make them stay in place. I didn't think that I would like this because I thought there would be a lot of gel on the brush once it's pulled out, but there's not. I haven't posted that video yet, but there will be a video where I show you, where I explain this again. So there's not, I don't know how well you can see. Okay, so there is not a lot of extra gel on the brush when you pull it out, because I thought there would be, and I thought that it would just cake on a bunch of gel. So that's what I was concerned about, but it doesn't do that. So if this was $4 to $6. So if you're looking for a cheap brow gel just to try out a brow gel product, this would be a good one. This is Rimmel, I don't know if I mentioned that. So I really like that, and I have been using it to keep my brows in place, and it does hold them down without making them feel like they have a gel on top of them. They still feel like a pretty natural brow, and it holds the hairs in place. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the NYX High Voltage Lipstick in the color Wine and Dine. I bought a couple of these colors at the same time. One was Wine and Dine, one was Feline. Feline is the color that I used in the Marilyn Manson makeup tutorial video. And this is the one that I used in the Jaclyn Hill inspired makeup tutorial video. So this is a vampy red, and I don't know if this is showing up pink on here or red. This is a very deep dark red. It's the color that I had on my lips in the Jaclyn Hill inspired makeup tutorial, and this was a color that I had been wanting to try but didn't know how well it would look on me, so I just smeared that lipstick. So once I did bring it home and I did wear it, it did look really good, and I have really enjoyed wearing this color. I try to wear it as much as I can, but it's so bold that I feel like you really have to do a face of makeup to go along with it, and I don't always do that, so I haven't been wearing it as much as I'd like, but I do want to wear this color almost every single time I put on my makeup. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you are going to be the Rimmel, let's see what they are, Rimmel Full Color Lip Liners. I've got 5 of them. They're pretty cheap. Well, they're $5 a piece. They're four and some change. So I've got 5 of them. One is a brown, a red, well, this looks brown, but I think it colors as like it's almost like a nude color, but it's also dark. It's not red, but it would be like a deep nude color. And then these two on this end are pinkish. So that's my 5 colors. Started with the red. I bought the red to go under a red lipstick that I thought would be too neon, and I thought this would make it a little more dull. So that's what I bought the red one for. Once I put it on my lips, it felt really comfortable and colored really nicely, so I thought those would make great lipsticks. So then I went back and bought a couple of pinks because I was looking for a specific pink lipstick, and I hadn't found one yet, so I thought these lip colors might do a pretty good job. I actually haven't worn the pinks as a lipstick yet. And then I went back to buy a nude because I needed something that I could color on my lips to make them nude so that I could wear different lipstick colors, because my lips are so pink that sometimes the colors that I try on, it changes the color of the lipstick and it doesn't look the same as it does in the tube, and it just looks weird on me. So using that nude lip liner underneath keeps the color true to the tube and looks a lot better on me than nothing at all. So that's what I bought that one for, but while I was there, I bought this one too because I thought it was a really pretty color. So let me swatch these for you really quickly. I had swatched a couple of these, I had swatched a couple of these in the haul video that I did where I brought 2 of these home. And I'm actually interested in doing a lip swatch video of these colors. These aren't going to be perfect swatches because I'm trying to get through them quickly. This one, you know, I bought this one and it's so deep down in there. I think someone had used it before I bought it. Okay, so ignore this first color because that was the lipstick swatch that I showed you. So these lip liners are going to start with the second one and go all the way over. These 2 are the pinks. This is that, I tried to describe it as a deep nude, but it does seem to have some red in it, so I wasn't crazy. So this is the kind of like a nude red, and I say nude because it's more like a brown red than a bright red. And then this one here is the nude color that I got, and this one here was the red. Alright, well that completes this video. Those are all my favorites. Some of them have been longtime favorites that I wanted to show you because I'm new to YouTube and I know that you're not really familiar with some of the products that I use. And then of course, some new favorites that I have been using just in the month of October. I had just discovered them, just started using them, and have been picking those over some of my regular things that I was using before. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I can find more favorites each month to continue doing these videos. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.